Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. We're continuing on this adventure right here, right now. Let's fucking do this! So, the story so far. They are searching in vain for the girl. They speak to a kind fisherman who aided her escape, but he says she had already left. The group head to the highest point in the code, hoping they might be able to spot the girl. Which is where we come in right now. I use a from up here. You can see the whole town and most of the lake. I'm not this spot sees tons of picnickers. First, look over there. But how? Where? It's Sergeant Zeppelin. So that's why they came down. It is rather unfortunate they landed so close. But they're not moving, which means they haven't found the girl yet, right? Or the ship sustained damage during the crash and is still doing repairs. Either way, we have a chance. Ah! Did you hear that? It sounded rather like the fisherman we met just now. Oh no, do you think the Sergeant folk came back? Let's hurry down, come on. Oh, there's a puzzle for us. Why? Sorry, okay, what war? Not what war? Water, the girl. She was walking in water. I beg your pardon? I'm telling you, she walked straight across the surface, from the shore in the middle of the lake. And also, nobody can walk on water. Don't be so quick to dismiss this, Luke. One moment here now. Look down at where I'm standing. Well, how are you doing there, Professor? Puzzle 017. Walking on water. Along the surface of the lake, more closely, I discovered some floating ice shelves thick enough to stand on. What I got appears to be walking on water, she was merely stepping across the ice. Stepping on an ice shelf sets in motion, and it keeps doing until it bumps to something or it reaches the shore. Use the long ice shelves and small islands like to advantage. Help Layton catch up to the girl. Tell the Layton square to move first to Layton in the direction. Can you move the direction indicated by the arrows? Sure. Haha! Gotcha!
That should do it. I think I'm in the mood for another.
Yeah, that's a good total score. Ice gold. What could girl be looking for in the middle of this lake?
Is that?
Well, who'd have thought there'd be something like this hidden in the lake? I can't see the girl. Where's she gone? Do you think she slipped off in his walkway? Hold on. Over there. Is that a passage leading into the ruin? The girl must have gone inside. Come along. We don't want to lose her again. Oh boy. Good grief, I never would imagine this. If these ruins are responding... I think these ruins are responding to that girl. So they too must be... Azran, yes, no doubt about it. Wow, Sylvie was correct, Professor Sycamore. It would seem so. An ancient Azran structure with powerful magnetic field that disrupts passing aircrafts. Of course, that is just an unfortunate side effect. I should really like to know what the true purpose of this place is. Professor, I see her.
How on earth did you do that?
I am the emissary of the Azran people. Aurora.
I see.
The time has come for the power of my people to be passed on. Our legacy to the world we left behind. If you wish to know our secrets, and your motives are pure, then all will be revealed. This dome will show you the way. Find the locations of the Azran keys. Prove you are worthy of our power. What? Where am I?
Oh my!
So you were not aware?
You called yourself Aurora just now. Is that your name?
Aurora? I don't know.
Do you remember being trapped in the ice?
Me? Trapped in... ice?
You claim to be the emissary of the Azran. Is it possible that you were sent by the Azran people as their messenger?
A messenger? No. I don't know.
Perhaps your role as a messenger operates only on a subconscious level.
The Azran have sent us their greatest puzzle yet in the shape of this girl. It is up to us to rise to the challenge.
I suppose you're right. But what could it all mean?
The Azran people used the cryogenic technique to hold the girl in stasis until they should be awoken by future civilization. As the messenger of Azran, Aurora is able to interact with Azran ruins and is likely the key to unlocking their secrets. By leaving a living messenger for future generations to find, the Azran is sure that the message will be heard. Sound like an incantation. Mysterious girl lifted a seal on the lake and revealed an Azran ruin hidden beneath the water. This ruin seemingly emits some kind of magnetic force that interferes with passing aircraft. The girl's chanting revealed the Azran chamber hidden in Lake Cod. Lake Cod. As the girl, Aurora said, the symbols on the wall on this dome are a guide. Yes, they must represent something. The Azran people yearned for the skies to give and higher and always wanted further. The most prominent characters in the myths were the great riders of the sky. Is it fair bet that the symbols on those walls refer to them? Garsha upon the heaven-feathered steed, in her hand a black-feathered sword sharpened on the edge of time, and in her heart the courage of the entire kingdom. Very good, you're familiar with the religious ancient history, Stan. It is the only mainstream work that discusses Azran myth. There's a story about the Riders of the Skies on those walls. Do you want me to read it for you? Ah, please do. At time of dawn, the world was one big continent, and the celestial king sheltered all the lands beneath his ample wings. All living things served him. The king had 5 children, the great riders of the sky, but they were proud and coveted the father's throne. The constant roaring of the riders exhausted the people and tainted the land. Roused at last anger, the king drew his sword and made 4 strokes, slicing a land into 10 continents. His children, he banished them to live on earth. The king sealed the sacred gates to the skies and scanned the 5 keys on earth. That his children might one day find them. Ever since that day, the king's children have gazed up at the skies, longing to fly again one day. Ah, now I see it. The bounds of the wall mushrooms the earth. With the end of 5 keys, we can unlock the gates to the skies, or in other words, the power of the Azran. Incredible. I should very much like to solve this puzzle. Puzzle 018, a Celestial King. The Old Azran Dome tells the story of the Celestial King and his children, the Riders of the Sky. Enraged by the riders' constant roaring, the king made 4 strokes with his sword and divided the land to 10 continents. They kept the story by reenacting it, using 4 lines to divide the land into 10 sections. Separating the riders, draw lines between the points on the end. Be careful, you can only... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. We can divide it in that. And even in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For fuck's sake! So these are 4 lines. But I think he wants us to also... Three.
This was quite...
Still 4 lines.
Failure only makes us wiser.
This done?
This was quite the conundrum.
Right, sure.
And there we have it.
Delightfully divided. The world don't represent a map of the world, and you just created a 5-minute section with your lines. I heard the saying X marks the spot. 1, 2, 3. The focus must lie at all the points where the king's sword strokes meet. It is a metaphor. The celestial king of the story represents the Azran civilization, which means the king's children who were banished to Earth are ours, the descendants of their legacy. Plus, have you noticed the 5 oval symbols? Like this one over here. Can they represent the 5 keys? Notice they look like they're rather... They look like... Jesus. They look rather like the artifacts Raptr descripted referred to as eggs. It's clearly been pondering their function for years, but no one has guessed that they might in fact be keys. They are Aura Stones, vessels capable of channeling the power of the Azran. Aura Stones, you say? Did seeing the symbol trigger this recollection? But if you find the Azran relics, it would bring yet more back to you. You may, in time, fully regain your memory. We'll certainly need the help to crypt in this puzzle. That's why targets want you to, no doubt. Well, certainly, there's no sense in staying here any longer. We'll leave this town before they find us. The Aura Stones. The Royal Azran dome in Cod indicates the location of 5 egg-shaped Azran artifacts. These eggs apparently are the key that unlocks the legacy of Azran. But what on earth could this mean in practical terms? It would seem that collecting the 5 eggs will reveal the true nature of the key to the Azran legacy. Do we spit down again? Every time I just notice the speed going down like that, I'll just resend it that way. Going to these locations indicates the dome's walls with quite an undertaking. All 5 sites appear to be remote parts of the world, but it would be wise to do a little research before rushing into action. It might also be prudent to ensure that the bastion is fully stocked. Naturally, when you suggest the first stop to be London, It's a little out of the way, but we can gather both supplies and information there. An excellent idea. That will also give us opportunities to do more extensive repairs on the Bostonians. Good, it's decided. I shall go straight back to the ship and prepare for a flight back to London. Professor, I leave Aurora in your case. Your care, whatever. Understood, we'll proceed cautiously. Good luck. This is incredible. Are we really going to fly around the world? Professor, it sounds a bit dangerous, but really exciting too. What? Around the entire world? Well, I must tell you, your people are gone, and this world is no longer the ones you once knew. Yours nothing, but we need your help to solve the puzzle of the Azran. Would you please accompany us on this journey? In return, we will try to help you regain your memory, if that's what you wish. Come on, Aurora, it's going to be amazing. Trips to the bus are always really exciting. Right, I accept. I'll go with you. Let's return. Oh no. Ah, you there, aren't you? Hey, you there, aren't you Professor Layton? Ah, yes, that is correct. Whoa, I never thought I'd run into the famous Professor Layton all the way out here. My name is Macintosh, by the way. So if you're here, that must mean I'm not too far to Mark. Because I bet you came to investigate the secrets hidden in Siren Lake, am I right? Secrets? I'm not sure what you... I need to buy them, Professor. We both know about certain age civilization. Wink wink, nudge nudge. In fact, I think my latest paper is very interesting. It will be presenting at the conference in the not too distant future. Right then, I'm going to keep you. We both have an investigation to do. Sure. Everyone, watch out. There are Dragon folks coming this way. Oh no, what do? We can't let them see Aurora. It's too late to run. We'd never get far enough. We have to find a place to hide Aurora. Let's see if anybody here can help us. What are you staring at? Is it those gloomy uniforms over there? They came pouring out on another little sinister ship. Of all the people to worship here, they're the strangest fish by far. Please, sir, those men are dangerous. Where does he need to hide this girl from them? Can you help us? That's a tricky one. She could hide over by those crates of bait. Unless she doesn't mind smell. Ah, yes, it's perfect. Thank you very much. It's a great help. It's nothing. I can't exactly throw you to the sharks, can I? There's no time to lose, Aurora. You have to hide yourself behind those crates. I understand. How about it? We've been on to Misery Town for about 5 times now. We're not even inch close to find the girl. She really took off hours ago, and here we are, running around like chickens. Speak for yourself, Bishop. Come on, keep it together. We just look harder, is all. She has to be here somewhere. I'm telling you, she... Good day, gentlemen. We meet again. Ah, it's you. Hat man. My name is Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology in London. And you excuse me, but I couldn't help it over here. Did I understand correctly that you're yet to find the girl? Hang on a sec, you're not fooling anyone. You're trying to get info on her, right? But you haven't found her either. That is... I don't know how much I should really tell you. I do know she's not in the fisherman's hut up ahead. We had some help from the townspeople, but no luck so far. Wait, is it the fisherman's hut? Isn't that the hill? Isn't there a hill up behind that place? Oh, is there? Your face says it all, mate. You've not been up there to check, have you? Of course we have. You ninnies. Good luck getting to the girl before we do. Oi, Bishop, hold it. We don't even know she's definitely... Bishop? Listen up, you lot. Next time you're in our ways, we won't be so nice and polite. Got it? Indeed. Aw, they looked so pleased to finally have a lead too. Wow, that was some performance. You really sold your scatty presser act. Oh, thank you, Luke. Now then, we shouldn't linger here. Let's take Aurora and to the Bostonians. What is it? The station's full of town people. How are we going to get past? You're right, Luke. We cannot go back to where we came. We shall have a different route. You want to go down a little path along the lakefront. It's just houses, so be nice and quiet. Sound advice. We'll take the plan. Thank you again for your help, sir. So, there's one more of the folks just around here. They must be very determined. As soon as there aren't agent posts all over town, now they're safe from them. We should have to find an alternative way back to the ship. Professor, we already took a different path. What else is there to go? Come now, Luke. We have to look around. As we do that, maybe just stop you for a moment. Oh, now that gentleman. Hold on, right. I just need your name and number. What? Why? Oh, I do beg your pardon. Force habits. You see, Korea column. Correspondent for the World Times. How may I help you? As we get to the pier over there being seen. Might you know the street routes we can take? That's all right, Susie, but I see you're in a hurry, so don't pry for details. Yet. Not to be facetious, but you haven't fought by using a boat. You're at a pier after all. Oh yeah, that's a stroke of luck, isn't it? There you are, all from the local fishermen about the boat, in case you die, need to say. We must oblige, madame. Now then, we have our means of getting across the pier. Whether we're going to take too long, we're bound to get spotted. Actually, look, I've come up with a much quicker way for us to elude the target. Let's go. Boat to boat. Uniformed villains, are on a prowl all over Cod. But if our heroes can hop from boat to boat quickly enough, perhaps they can get to the side without being spotted. Each boat travels a fixed direction and a fixed speed. Red boats move 1 square at a time, blue boats move 2, purple boats 3, and orange boats 4. Bear in mind that the group can only jump to boats adjacent to them, so try to get them across without making a splash. Touch one next to the boat lane and standing with the move the boat. When its boat is next to another, touch the boat and it will cross onto it. Or Oi! We did it.
No, I think this may be it. Puzzle solving is a most gentlemanly pursuit.
Full steam ahead. Layton was able to evade his pesky persuaders after all. Left no room to follow suit and return to the Bostonius. Hurrah, I made it! I know Stargans folks are none the wiser. Phew, that was terrifying. Yes, thank goodness, we got over without anybody falling in. I'll be glad to be back on the Bostonius. What is this Bostonius? Ah, that's our airship. Well, it belongs to Professor Sycamore, really. Would you be safe there, Aurora? Come on, let's board the Bostonius before Targans show up. Professor Layton, it is great relief to have you back. What about the young miss? She is not hurt, I trust? Young miss? I believe we're all fine, Raymond. Thank you for your concern. I am very glad to hear that, Professor. In that case, I'll be prepared for takeoff without delay. Ah, Raymond, Professor Sycamore headed back here of us, is he? Professor Sycamore is in the engine room, sir. Ah, no pardon me. Here he is now. Here he is now. But sir, perfect timing. Everything went smoothly, I hope. Not entirely, but with some help of the local people, we were able to bring Aurora back unnoticed. Excellent. Then this is what we're frantically searching for. I say we take advantage of our good fortune and escape while we can. Our first destination will be London, as we discussed. London, yes. We are about to undertake a prolonged journey to unfamiliar lands. We must prepare accordingly. Concerning the excitement of our last flight, it would be wise to have the ship thoroughly checked too. Anyway, we can discuss particulars later. For now, Raymond, take us away. Woo! Let's save. We just ended chapter 2, damn. Which means we're going to chapter 3, A Day Out in London. A few days later. Scotland Yard Archives. Ah, Grosky. DCI Caracal. I got an urgent summons. Does the law of the law need to power fast feet? Ow. Inspector Grosky, actually I have a special assignment for you. Have you heard of an organization by the name of Targant? Targant? Can't say I have. What have they been up to then? They're an extremely dangerous paramilitary organization who have been known to operate in all parts of the world. We know quite a lot of their criminal activities. We're still in the dark as to their motives and long-term goals. I need to get more information. Unearth some concrete evidence for us. What kind of evidence, Chief? Targant have moles in high places in the government, and the army, and even if I'm not mistaken, the police force. What's that? A mole in the force? Here's the best part. I think we have an agent here in this very building. Listen, Groxy, I cannot ensure the safety on this operation, but I would not ask you in if it were not important. Are you in? Do you even need to ask? I want to have some criminal element undermining the art. I'll find them, whatever it takes. We read that the world may even extend our curriculums, Groxy. Do not mention this to any of our superiors. Leave it to me, Chief, and if that sneak goes to ground, I'll take them out with my bare hands. For the art! Good luck, Krosky. I think he's the one. Meanwhile... Cressanella University, London. Professor Layton's office. Layton's office? Layton's office. Jesus Christ. There, the Dean is with my request to go on the research expedition, and Dr. Glaive will take over my classes. Great, and while you were talking to the Dean, Emily is throwing me have to get. Let's go shopping. Thank you, Emily. I believe we have some point to discuss before we go out, though. Oh yes, you want to talk about it dictionary, didn't you? Today the Azran Act, we have to visit 5 sites which is scattered around the world, right? That's right, finding these artifacts should help us solve the grand puzzle that the Azran has left for us. I can only believe that we are so close to discovering the secrets of the most ancient civilization known to man. I know, I can't wait to get going on our trip around the world. Ah yes, I meant to tell you, I've been over some Azran texts again to find with recent finds. In mind, and I realized something. Do you remember the 3 great Azran ruins that I spoke of before? You mean the Garden of Healing, the City of Harmony, and the Infinite Vault, was it? Indeed, I'm convinced that activating all 3 of those sites was a strict condition for awakening the Azran Messenger. That's the first challenge set by the Azran people. I see, they want to ensure that we could not awaken the Messenger before our civilization had properly developed. I must say, it is an honor to be present at such a turning point of our history. But in fact, Professor, your fest is already touched upon. Excuse me for interrupting, but at this rate, no historical discoveries are going to be made at all. Why don't you finish your preparations first? We can always discuss the finer points of your studies once we're on our way. Ah, of course. Bro, can I count on you to get the necessary provisions? I need to research your destination a little more. No problem. Thank you, Mr. Tava. Please, Professor, call me Emmy. Oh, are you sure? That doesn't feel right. Huh, your visitors are all alike, but really, don't worry about being so polite. We're going to be spending a lot of time together. Alright then, Emmy. Now then, if you excuse me, there is still so much to be done. Come back to the Bostonians when you finish shopping. What do you think we need for a journey around the world? It's bound to be a lot longer than a camping trip. Bread and cheese for sandwiches, biscuits, so we go exploring. Oh, and one tea and cake on the Bostonians. You need many things. Because you might end up trudging for forest, climbing mountains and exploration routes. Many provisions. For this kind of ground travel trip, we'll want to go to Kensington. Jesus. Kensington? Ah, of course, you aren't familiar with London. Well, there's an excellent opportunity to show you around. Very well. Fishy business has been added. Oh my. Apple. The apple looks out of place. Ree. Oh well. Ooh. It's a puzzle. This thing is very precious to the professor. The professor is giving me wine glass. I don't want to touch it though. Well, as the professor's assistant, I better check your quality before letting you do that. Oh god. Puzzle 022. Hose help? An archaeologist has just dug up an ancient statue, and a collection of reporters and nosy members of the public are descended on the University campus where he works in order to have a look. Everyone is keen to clean them out of the statue and see what lies beneath. However, even though the tap is filled, there's no water going out those. You need someone to help you get those running again, but who's the best person for the job? 1. Once you've worked out who of A to E to ask for help, just touch the letter to spin the answer. 2. You can change your perspective by sliding the bar at the top of the touchscreen left and right. Probably someone is actually standing on. B is standing on.
Triton, at your service.
Whoosh. Person B is the correct answer. He just needed to stop standing on the hose. Unfortunately, none of the mud is being cleaned up, so it isn't very quietization as the would have hoped. Oh well. Correct, okay. Well, the rest are going to touch on effect as much as you like. Don't be silly, I just want to touch it. Doesn't mean I should. There's a reason to keep it behind glass. Ooh. I do have to say though, he is correct. Ha! I knew there was something. Let's go to the map and let's move on. God, dungeons criminals, browning in like rootworms, eating us from the inside. Go in the face justice, you cowards. Hey, wasn't it Inspector Grosky? He looked as though he was in a hurry. He must be in the middle of an investigation. Yes, no doubt. Though I don't think he's able to catch anyone without your help, Professor. Hahaha, that's not entirely fair, Amy. Come on, Professor. You know as well as I do that at least half of Grosky's arrests were made with your help. Anyway, oh look, it's Team Damona. Why don't we go and say hello before we head it down? Good idea. Oh, Layton, how are you? How are your preparations going? Hello, Dean Damona. Very well, thank you. As a matter of fact, we are just going into town to buy supplies. Oh, just how long do you expect to be waiting pottery? No, I know it's more exciting than that. Enjoy yourselves. Well, thank you. Now then, before you go, you want to project for helping me with the small puzzle, will you, my boy? I mentioned my granddaughter, haven't I? I don't know the girl she is, but you gave me a most devilish puzzle to solve. Ah, is that a problem? It is when I can't solve them, which is the case now. I'm looking at girl's granddad. I see. Well, shall I have a look at it for you? Chock full. Puzzle 023. It's treat time. These 5 people all want a specific combination of chocolates in a specific order. Your task to find out set of chocolates that match the box in front of everyone. Oh wait, what? Your task is to find a set of chocolates that match the box in front of every person. Each step must be made up in 3 adjacent chocolates, presented in the order shown on the boxes from left to right. Can you divide this box of chocolates in a way that will make everyone happy? There you go.
You know, I think this may be it. Puzzle solving is a most gentlemanly pursuit.
Chocktacular. All 5 of them are delighted with the treats. So that's what it was. Splendid work, Herschel. Thank you. I'm glad I could be of assistance, Dean. My granddaughter will be delighted, I assure you. Well, best of luck at travels, Herschel. Right, let's take the bus to the high street, shall we? What is a bus? Oh yes, of course. You've never taken a bus, have you? Buses are big and red, and they make getting around really easy. Indeed, they do. Allow me to explain. You can either select the bus symbol on a touch screen or investigate the bus stop through your magnifying glass. Then with a simple touch you can select the destination. So I just choose where I want to go. That's right, now let's take the bus. Now where should we go? Well, we need to go to Kensington, yes.
to London, Aurora.
This is your world?
This stop, Kensington High Street. So many people. Driving, this is Kensington High Street. There's the fancy clothes shop. And there's the chemist. There should be some nice cafes down that way too. I see, you have many establishments. Yep, you can get pretty much anything around here. In fact, in that shop there you can... What? What's the matter? Has something caught your eyes? Oh, what's Mum doing here? Hey Roar, Mum is over there. Come on, let's go and say hello. I feel something calling to me. Mum, hi Mum. Look, what are you doing here? I thought you were off to a trip for Soleil. Oh, hello Herschel. I'm surprised to see you again so soon. Do you have lectures to give today? No, in fact, one of my colleagues has agreed to take over my classes for a while. I'm on sabbatical for research purposes. Oh, really? Does that mean you found something exciting? I imagine Luke will want to tag along again, if you let him. Of course, it's no trouble, Brenda. Actually, he's a great help. What are you doing here, Mum? Well, I was going to Grassenau Library to do some reading for a paper on plate tectonics. But I've been standing here for ages, and the bus hasn't come. I'll be quicker to wait for the ground to shift at this rate. In fact, I've been waiting so long, I've even had time to make a puzzle. Oh, God. Mutual meeting place. Four friends are going to the theater and plan to meet at a bus stop outside. Ugh, for the shortest journey, there's just one option, and it has two changes. Fantastic, so I can get a direct bus. So I'll change at the second stop I come to, then I get off 2 stops after that. Though I have 2 possibilities, and they're both the same number of stops. Which should I choose? Based on the statements, can you work out which bus stop they're meeting at? Right. This means only one thing. And there's 2 changes. B just one thing. Fantastic, I can get a direct bus. C. Which is still for B actually a direct bus. C. So I change the second stop I come to, then I get off 2 stops after that. C. 2 stops, get off, 2 stops after that. It looks as though I have 2 possibilities, and they're both the same number of stops. What do I choose? We already had our answer instantly.
Quite the conundrum. And there we have it.
Busted it. Nice work. It seems like everyone managed to find each other. But what show are they going to dress like that? Haha, easy work for you as always, Herschel. Right then, I should let you get on. Luke, I want you to do your best behavior, alright? No reckless rushing around. I'm sure Professor will be keeping an eye on you, but still. Aw, come on, Mum. I've been on tons of trips with Professor, and I'm always good. Yes, well, I know you. Oh, by the way, Mum, I meant to introduce you to your new friend. Her name is Aurora. We met her in Thornburg. Aurora? This is my mom. Huh? Professor, where's Aurora gone? Oh dear, seems to have wandered off while we were chatting. Is Aurora a fair-haired girl in a rather severe pink dress by any chance? Yes. Why? Did you see where she went? She walked off towards the museum a few minutes ago. I didn't realize she was with you. Oh no, to the museum. Is it the first time on? You better go after her quickly. Yes, come on, Professor, let's go. Yes, let's. Please excuse me, Brenda. It was lovely to see you. Oh, and there's the bus. That worked out quite nicely in the end. Off you go, Dan. Hope you find your friend soon. Yep, see you, Mom. The number's lot. Splendid. I didn't expect stealth work to so much in leisure jog. Hello, Inspector Koski. Oh, it's Layton. When do you get back to London, then? Just a couple of days ago. Ah, you look restless, Inspector. Is there something I can help with? Well, as a matter of fact. Oh, never mind. It's something you need to concern yourself with, Layton. Now then. For the art. Do you suppose he's investigating some secret police case? Presumably. I wonder what kind of case could be so confidential. Maybe we can ask him again next time we... Ah, Professor, look. There by the museum. I like that you can do that. Sorry, I just had to bully that person, that statue, that... I don't even know. There, we've been looking all over for you. Professor Layton? Well, you should do alright. You shouldn't run like that, you know, without telling anyone. Oh, I'm sorry. If you want to go somewhere, just tell us and we'll come with you. I understand. What is this place? It's a museum. Would you like to go inside? Something about it feels familiar. Oh, do you think there might have an artifact inside? Very likely. The museum is home to all sort of ancient objects. It's almost certain that some are Azran origin. I should go inside and find out. Yes. Hey, there's a policeman guard on the doors. What's going on? Oh, sorry, sir, but the museum is closed to visitors at this time. I'm afraid we can't go in, Aurora. Why? What's wrong? Blimey, that's something my gran would wear. I tell you, ladies in the fashion. Do you mean me? Oh, terrible sorry, miss. Who do I think I am? The fashion police? No, I'm just one of the constable. I know, can I help you with anything? Why can't we go in? You want to know what's behind the special closure, eh? Okay then, I don't see why not. But well, I have this other case I'm working on while I'm standing here on guard duty. I appreciate a bit of help with that. If you can do that for me, I'll be sure to tell you all about special closure, alright? Right, puzzle 025. Cracking combinations. Okay, the police have received a warning from a legendary safecracker about his next crime. Tell upon to break into the bank and take treasure from one of the safes numbered 1 to 60. I will steal from the one safe whose number cannot be made by adding together any combination of these. So the 6 is obviously out there. 1, 2, so 3 is on there, 4 is on there, 5 is on there, 6 is not on there. 7, 8 and 9 are also not on there. Okay. Now at least know the situation. So it can't be 1. We can make 3. We can make... we can't make 5. Oh no, you can. Sorry, you can. 6 is also possible. 7. Eight is the option. I think 7. Wait, 0 plus 7 is 7. 8 is a possibility. 9, 2 and 7. 10 is no possibility. I want to see if this one is does actually work. Nope. You can make 10 somehow.
Oh dear.
Any combination, I think 1, 2 and 7 makes 10. I think that actually does still work. 11 is 7 and 4. 12 is 4 and 7. 11 to 12 is just that. 13. 4, 7 and 2. 14. 4, 7, 11, 14, 15 is 0 and 15. 16, 15 and 1. 17 is 15 and 2. 18 is 1, 2 and 15. 19 is 15 and 4. 20 is 15, 1 and 4. 21 is 15, 4 and 2. 22 is 1, 2, 4 and 15. Right? 19, 21, 22, 23 is 15, 4. 23 you can make a 15, 7 and 1. 24 with 15, 7 and 2. 25 is 15, 7. 25. Okay, so that makes 10 already. $26. It's 26. Actually, might be like another
I
way.
think this may be it.
Nope. There's another way for that. Fuck!
Oh dear.
How do you plan on doing 26 though? 22. Oh, right. Just these three numbers. 4, 7, and 15. 27 is those plus that. 28 is 15, 7, 28, 28. 28 is 15 plus 7 plus makes 22. 26, 28, 29 is all these combined. 30, however, there's no way you can make 30 with that.
That should do it. I think I'm in the mood for another.
Correct, the energy save crack is starting to save number 30. The numbers 1 to 29 and 31 to 60 can only be made by adding together 0, 1, 2, 4, 7, 15, and 31 in various combinations. So the starting number between 1 and 60 can only be made from these numbers. Great, looks like we can take preventive measures in this case then. Thank you for your assistance, sir. So you want to know why the museum is closed off, correct? The truth is, there's been a robbery. The scene of the crime will be closed to members of the public for the duration of the investigation. We expect the main gallery to be reopened as soon as the detectives have completed their search of the area. I see, thank you for the information. I wonder if this is why Inspector Koski was running around to this. Robbery. Are people not content with their own possessions? Sadly, some are not. Well then, let's leave the investigation to the police and resume preparations for a journey. Oh yes, Professor, I was thinking how about stopping by the fashion boutique before doing food shopping? Well, we still have time, I suppose. Was something you needed, Emmy? It's not for me, it's for our Aurora. We might end up hiking through rough terrain. She could do something a little more practical. And besides, people keep commenting on her dress. Maybe she'd blend in better if we get her some more modern clothing. For me? Good idea, Emmy. Oh, there's a place back on High Street. Let's try there. But that's it then for this here recording session, everyone. We'll see you during the very next time. And then, well, see you then. G'day!